That don't get old, does it?
Nope.
Well, man, it's super awesome to have y'all here. If y'all could maybe introduce everybody, introduce yourselves, and talk a little bit about this 950 exhaust.
Yeah, my name is Robin. I'm the CEO of RJWC. We're from Sweden, obviously. And this is our new, we call it the split dual exhaust for the CF950. And as you can see, we have the two mufflers coming out in an angle here. It's a pretty good looking thing.
Yes.
Sounds even better.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So on this one, we decided to go with equal length header pipe for the maximum performance gains, obviously. And we just had it on the dyno, and it seemed to do the job well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, very good.
Yeah. David, do you have anything to say?
No, I think it's the first equal length header exhaust we've built to this day.
It is.
And probably the most advanced exhaust we built to this day as well.
This is also the new aluminum Apex exhaust, and it's all billet. It's just each part of it. It's a CNC machine.
Yeah.
Yes.
From the brackets to the end tape to the logos, and we also have this. This is our own shape of the muffler. It's what's it called? Extruded
Aluminum body.
Yeah.
There are no welds on the body itself except for the intake part. There are no lines along the body. It's extruded in one piece.
Yeah.
And tip is CNC machine from one piece of billet aluminum. All the screws are stainless steel.
These Apex mufflers also have a larger internal volume than the other ones, the Mud Edition and Cross Flows. So they have, the sound is different. It has like a deeper tone to it. And we also went with a bit larger dimension for the stainless pipes over stock, of course. So
They have really good flow.
yeah.
They flow really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being a true dual, the sound is
Everything is bolt on. You don't
Yeah.
have to make any modifications
That's
to
right.
get it installed.
Yeah. Yeah, very simple install, and we're going to show y'all that on this video, show you the install, and we're going to also, at the end of the video, get to see live action of when we dynoed this for the first time, and so we all got to see the results all together, and that was pretty pleasing to see, and we were all excited, as you'll be able to tell in this video. So, man, we appreciate y'all coming, and have enjoyed the visit, and looking forward to even more products coming from RJWC.
We'll keep them coming.
Oh yeah, yeah, and we're proud to definitely be a dealer of RJWC, and we're going to keep pushing them, and so whatever y'all make, we're going to push it here. So
Sounds good.
we love it.
we're counting on it.
Oh yeah, got everything buttoned back up, and we're going to go dyno this thing. Oh man, what you think about that?
Ah, super loud.
Yes,
it's
yes.
my fault. It's loud.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness.
2.5 horsepower.
Yes, sir. Picked up some horsepower, baby, and some torque. Wow, look at the mid-range, dude. We picked up 4 horsepower through the mid-range, if not more in some places. 4 horsepower through the mid-range. And then on the top on your peak to peak picked up 2.5 horsepower peak to peak. And then on our dyno torque picked up a significant amount there. Went from 912 to 945. So that is amazing. I saw it when you were running it, man. I saw it spike over 70. I was like, oh my goodness, and it held it. That's huge. That is huge right there. Definitely an improvement, guys.
Good gains.
Yes, yes. Yes, it is loud. And you said you had something to do with that part, huh?
It's my fault. We have a quieter option also.
All right, all right. Well, man, we absolutely love the design. It's beautiful for one thing.
It has like a different approach. It looks very different when you have the pipes like with an angle.
Yes. You can't have the guys from RJWC here and not look at making exhaust for the U-Force 1000, right? Think they can make it happen?
Oh yeah.
I'm hungry. You hungry?
Nope.
I'm starving.
That's CFMOTO, that's their recommended oil.
Yeah.
And then everything else in here will fit our CFMOTOs. So, just kind of show you around the loop of it.
We got our exhaust down yonder.
I have a lot of them.
A lot of windshields. Yeah, all this is for CFMOTO. Boy, that's about as goofy as it gets right there, son. Well, what we did was we put some stock size tires, the 27-inch tires. Those are off of Overland, but same size as what comes on the Z950 Sport. And we ran it on the dyno to get a stock run on Joel's 950 before we install this RJWC exhaust, and just see how it does and see how it performs once we get the exhaust on it. At the point of this video, there is no installation manual. We are the installation manual. And so what we're going to do is take this back panel out. I'm going to come around here. And yeah, here you go. That out of the way. Wow, that's clean. Joel's been, hey, we won a mud race with this thing.
So it ain't been clean good since then.
You can't, yeah, can't blame it. Joel took the back panel out, so there's, you got your push pins, and all he did was take off this access cover that was here. So the two screws that are diagonal, and that way we can just pull that all out of the way. And now we can see in here to get to the exhaust. Joel is just taking the heat shield off, and that is just a few 10mm bolts, and you'll see those in the corners of the heat shield. You can see back here, he got to those, and just took that off, and now that's going to reveal where we're going to be mounting up on the flange here, because on this exhaust you are going to use the stock front header, and but we're going to bolt to right there and then work our way back. So Joel just took the two exhaust flange bolts out that's back here near the muffler, and we're just going to go ahead and get the stock muffler out of the way. And he's accessing this top hanger bolt through this access panel that's in the bed, and that is, what size is that, Joel?
13 on them two, and then this is a 13mm. It goes right to the top of the muffler.
Two places to get to that, but Joel's getting to the lower side that's mounted to the exhaust on that hanger bolt, and taking that out, the 13mm. There's also a rubber hanger that Joel is trying to get to as well, and I can't show that on camera, but we'll be able to show you what it looks like once it's really close. I can almost see it. There it is. That was it. You got that one rubber exhaust hanger, and then the bolt at the top, and that's it.
This is just like
that. All right, now you want to unplug your rear O2 sensor off of the back header, and get that where we can, you don't have to take the O2 sensor out until you just get this back header off of the back head.
Now these are 12mm here.
12mm. and take those bolts out. That's 13 again. All right, 13 millimeter. That's it. So we'll pull that O2 sensor out. 7/8 wrench, and just broke the O2 sensor loose. And pull that out, and we'll set that. We'll install that in the new header pipe. All right, so Joel just apply a little blip. All right, so
That's blip on there.
Joel just threw up on the threads. All right, Joel just applied some anti-seize on the threads of the O2 sensor, and he's going to screw that in. Okay, we were wrong. You do have to take the bed off. So you might not have even had to take the rear insert out, but it definitely does give you a lot of good access in there. But the problem comes when you go to, we kind of went ahead and started dry fitting everything to see how everything went with the headers. And we realized with our tips that we were going to have to take the bed off because of where we're going to mount. We're going to use some bolts from up here on the top back near the rear, and so we do have to remove the bed. So that is a chore, but you can do it pretty quickly if you're Joel Crane. No, if just gotta know what all to take off. You gotta first take off those tip inlet covers on your air intake and your CVT inlet. Take the fender off. So there's a lot of body panel clips you got to remove. First, you're going to want to take off the initial part of the bed, and then that will allow you to get to everything else. Like I said, you have to take these off with your Allen head. What size is that? 6 millimeter or
What, the bed?
yeah? Well, the Allen heads on the
5 on the
5 millimeter on that.
And 6 on the bed.
6 on the bed, because there's 6 millimeter Allen heads on the bed, and then you got a lot of body panel clips. As you can see, he's getting this fender off and out of the way. Millimeter Allen head. So you'll be able to access that from the outside. Boom. Inlet for your CVT also is attached. Little 10 millimeter bolt. It would come off a little easier if we didn't have this roll cage on, but because you'll slide it back slightly, lift up, and that's the only difference. But we were able to do that as well. But Joel is unplugging the brake lights. There's going to be, of course, a plug on each side, and work it off the frame tab, and then just unplug the lights. And now we can
comes off the frame. This is what locks it on the frame.
Boom, right there. Okay. Now we can get this out of there. Boom. Voila. Now we can see what's happening. Beautiful. We did all that just to get to these bolts right here. But of course, I mean, once you get the bed out of the way, you didn't have to take all the insert out either, but a lot of the same body panel clips that holds the inside of the back firewall, if you will, is the same clips and bolts you have to take off anyways. So it's not much more work to go ahead and take them both off. If you're going to take the bed off, you can take the interior out as well. But that'll allow you all kinds of room to get to everything. And now we'll really be able to show you what we're doing back here with the headers. Now that's the two closest to the center, not the one that's closer to the wheel. You're going to take this header pipe here and attach to the front stock header pipe, and then attach to this exhaust pipe that runs straight back, and it's going to curl out. And then you have a two-piece header here that's going to mount to the head, and that's where your O2 sensor is, and you're going to insert that into here, and it's going to loop over the front header. And there's these nice tabs here that you're going to be able to bolt together and hold it nice and snug, and then we're going to be able to mount our tips to it. So you'll get a new donut gasket to mount up right here on this flange, and then also you reuse the gasket spacer that goes into the header here out the head, and so that's the stock hardware there, and the stock nuts as well. So bolt that up, and then you can twist it and get everything lined up, and it's a good idea to dry fit it all before you tighten everything down. We took out those two bolts up there, the factory bolts, and we put the hanger in, and there's two brackets for each side, of course, and it comes with the hardware that you need, these bolts, as well as two plates, which are spacers, and the rubber grommets, which helps absorb vibration and all that. And so you just repeat that step right here on the other side as well, and don't tighten it down, of course, because you need some play to be able to line everything up. Also, go ahead and put your bolt and nut on each side. There also comes with a washer as well onto your welded tabs to mount your exhaust pipes together, and of course leave that loose until you also get your Allen heads. These are 5mm Allen heads, and there's also a exhaust gasket that is of course the same shape as the flange. It's undeniable which one to use there, so you can't mess that up. And you put that on and start all your 5mm bolts, and of course you have your band that we haven't put this on yet, but he's slipping that into place now, and that's one of the last things you can do, because you need to be able to twist and turn that and get everything lined up right. And that is also a 5mm as well, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, so put that on and tighten that down, and just like that, I mean that's a wrap. Go through, make sure everything is nice and snug. And like I said, once you get this bed off, get the bed out of the way, it's going to take longer to get the bed out of the way than it is to actually install all your pipes. So go ahead and just clean everything up, get your bed out of the way, and then you can start removing your stock exhaust, and then you can start installing the new exhaust system. Once you get everything tightened back down, you can put your stock heat shield back in. Well, it's a lot easier now that the bed's out of the way, ain't it?
Yeah.
Boom. Heat shield is done. That is a beauty. Wow. And we can't wait to get the bed back on. We want to crank it up and hear this baby. See how it sounds. Go ahead, Joel. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this video up. I hope you have thoroughly enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed this day and hanging out with the guys from RJWC. A long trip from Sweden to here in northeast Mississippi, but we had a great day, great visit. They were very pleased with the results on the dyno, and we are pleased with this exhaust. And remember, now this is kind of the pre-production exhaust system, and but it's not much different from what you're actually going to see as far as the fit and finish, and a few different components. Is going to be, it's going to be mint. It's going to be perfect. Here at Main Street Cycle, we're going to have some in stock very soon, and you'll be able to place them orders off of the Main Street Cycle website, mainstreetcycle.com, and you'll be able to get those shipped to your doorstep. So make sure that you go to the website and check out all that we have to offer. We also have your RJWC exhaust for the ATVs as well, and we're also got some other things in the works, as you're going to see in future videos, and we've got some ideas for some other models as well, and some pretty special products that are coming your way. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. God bless you. As always, remember to keep it real. Make sure you join the MSC CFMOTO group on Facebook, and also, hey, go find Real Talk Powersports on Facebook as well. God bless y'all. See you in the next one.